Brace yourself, sports and music fans, because every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Arizona time is GO time. Introducing one of the hottest, most entertaining, and downright addictive podcasts you'll ever need. PD&J was good today. Hosted by none other than J-Dub the King and Pocket. These two dynamic personalities will keep you on the edge of your seat with their unique blend of humor, storytelling, and knowledge of sports and entertainment. And you know what makes it even better? They're live on YouTube and Facebook, so you can join the conversation and be a part of the action. We're always on the lookout for awesome guests to join us on the show. So if you think you've got what it takes to hang out with J-Dub the King and Pocket, then slide into our inbox at J-Dub the King. That's JDUBBTHAKING. And let's make some magic together. So what are you waiting for? You don't want to miss a single episode. See you on Wednesday. Don't miss out on the exclusive limited edition You Gon' Know Me t-shirts. That's right, You Gon' Know Me t-shirts are now available. Be sure to reach out to J-Dub the King to secure your very own t-shirt today. You can contact J-Dub the King via social media at J-Dub the King or through email at jdubtheking@gmail.com. But that's not all. While you're at it, make sure to keep up the hype by streaming the hit single You Gon' Know Me by J-Dub the King featuring Yuckmouth and Drew on all major digital platforms. Let's keep the momentum going.
Left and went to the upper room. My shirt is so bright, dude. What the heck? look at it. I was like, what the hell?
Went to the upper room, but then saying what the hell. You gonna say that in front of him?
You're damn right. We're gonna be sipping on some scissor.
Anyway, folks, welcome to a brand new week, brand new episode, brand new Wednesday. So you already know what that means. Brand new episode of PD&J was good today. I'm your host, Jay.
I'm your host, Pocket. How is everyone doing? All right, we're back.
Are we?
Well, if not, we will be. That's all I gotta say.
Take that. What up, folks? Can you see us? Can you hear us? Let us know.
Interesting enough. Do this. Let me go back up. Oh, yeah, it's coming back. Yeah, we're live. We're back.
We are live. Had a little glitch in the matrix, but thank y'all for tuning in. Brand new episode. We got to give a shout out to somebody very and particularly important today. Happy heavenly birthday.
Yeah, Big Al Durant, my dad. Would have been 93 today. Born in 1932. One of the most hippest people you'll know. Many hats. Was a small business owner as well as a renowned gospel artist, part of the Singing Disciples, the Chariot Wheels, solo artist. Yeah, would have been a birthday today. So if I seem a little bit out of it, I'm not. It's you. It's not me. I can say that. I can say that any dang day I want. But today I'm trying to represent wearing the Wire t-shirt. And come to find out that I look like I'm a part of the heavenly group now because I look so daggone bright with this shirt on. Maybe I'll never wear white on the show again. Can't wear green, can't wear white. I'm kind of limited.
You and the bright ass goddamn colors.
You know what? I love being bright because I'm not dull.
Shine like a diamond.
Bright like a diamond.
Whatever.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Whatever. See, now we got to pay her for that.
I ain't paying her.
Anyway, folks, let's hop right into it. I'm just going to bring this up as a topic of conversation because I read an article that our president is trying to petition or push an order to eliminate income taxes for those that are make under $150K a year. Now, if y'all remember back when he was campaigning, he mentioned that in one of his speeches that he would push for that. And on the outside looking in, it sounds great. It seems great. I was actually in favor of it. But I started thinking a little bit. They're already trying to pull certain rights and certain what I call freedoms or privileges, as we say, from us Americans. Now, I started thinking about that. Us as Americans, we are that proud bunch that says, I'm a tax-paying citizen, or to certain city officials, I pay your salary. You know those type of individuals, right? So it got me thinking. If we eliminate payroll taxes, well, income tax, for one, I'm still in favor of because it's unconstitutional. And on top of that, I did some research. If you go on the IRS website, it says paying income taxes is pure voluntary. It's actually voluntary. It's not a rule or a law. Sales tax and all the property taxes, all that stuff. Yeah, okay. But income tax is voluntary. I did not know that until recently. Okay. Keep that in mind, right?
I mean, the thing is, you can voluntarily go to jail for not doing it. So,
but what do they get you on as far as tax evasion? It's not income tax evasion. Because if you think about it, certain individuals that are an entity, let's take Wesley Snipes, for example, right? Wesley Snipes is a brand, is an entity. He himself is a business. Hell, Wesley Snipes isn't even his legal name. It's just like Jamie Foxx, right? So at the end of the day, you using your name as a business. Yes, I do understand why you would pay taxes on a roll that you got $250 million on. I can understand that. But as far as the average American that pays an income tax, I didn't know it was voluntary. But going back to what my thought process was, right? If you get rid of income taxes for the average American that makes under $150K, would that person still have the right to vote at city council meetings? Would that person still have the certain rights of what they feel like they are afforded now? Will the government turn around and say, well, because you don't pay income taxes, you don't have a say-so? You get what I'm trying to say?
Honestly, to be honest with you, I ain't even tuned into what you're saying. I'm really not. I'm still trying to understand. I started researching this tax evasion thing, and it took me down a loophole.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, what?
Now, with the tax evasion, go ahead.
Tax evasion, illegal, intentional, non-payment, or underpayment of taxes due.
But does it specify what type of tax?
It doesn't. It just says the illegal intention, non-payment, or underpayment of taxes due. Doesn't say. What is this? How does IRS catch unreported? I don't care about that. 3 basic elements of tax evasion. Here we go.
Okay.
To establish the crime of tax evasion, there are 3 main elements that the government must prove: an affirmative act constituting an attempt to evade or defeat a tax or the payment thereof, an additional tax due and owing, and willfulness.
It doesn't specify what type of tax, though.
How much money is tax evasion? Tax evasion in California is punishable by up to 1 year in county jail or tax or state prison, as well as fines of up to. It doesn't tell you how much. Just how much money is tax evasion.
See,
and it went right into what you get.
See, exactly.
I mean,
they try to be so vague with it. Though.
Here's a question that should be asked a lot.
Okay.
How many years can you go without filing taxes? How long?
2 years.
It says no limit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
In extreme cases, failing to file taxes for 10 years or more can lead to criminal charges.
Depending on how much.
For tax evasion. Depending
on what and how much, right?
Okay, here we go. The income threshold for reporting. Don't really care. Never mind. Why did I do that? That was kind of complicated.
You are going down the loophole right now.
That's what, like, more you go, you don't get the number. They don't want to give you the number.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Here's a good one. How many years can the IRS go back for unreported income? 3.
Oh, really?
The statute is for 3 years, but they can audit you
for 5,
6.
Bullshit. Okay. You see how it's so corrupted? You see the corruption that lies in it, right? So again, my question goes down to, if an individual doesn't pay income taxes, does that allow our so-called government to take away certain rights or freedoms that we feel we're afforded?
So you do remember, was it a couple years ago when people were talking about, I'm not going to file taxes anymore? Listen to this. What happens if you refuse to file taxes? If penalties and interest aren't motivating enough, you outright IRS can enforce tax liens against your property or even pursue civil or criminal litigation against you until you pay. Now, here's my problem where I'm going to come at with that. So we're just talking about income tax, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not filing my income taxes, you're coming after me on property. I didn't
but I pay my property tax.
Bingo. So how that's where it doesn't make any. This doesn't. Yeah. This.
You see what I'm saying? Think about how they got Al Capone.
Well, Wesley Snipes.
Or Wesley Snipes.
Little Wayne.
It wasn't even Wesley because of income tax evasion. He didn't pay taxes because that man's name is incorporated.
No, he didn't pay taxes because his accountant, just like it seems like all these accountants screwed him.
Well, that too. Lauryn Hill, she avoided jail time. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when you are using your name and your likeness as a business, right? Okay, I get why you would need to pay taxes on that, right? Now, the caveat is, well, that's how I make my income, right? Mm-hmm. Well, a business pays business taxes. They got to pay that. Mm-hmm. You are operating as a business. Now, should businesses be taxed higher than the average citizen? That is the question.
Well, here's the thing. If you do that, then your cost of goods is going to go up. So do you want them taxed more than you? That's the question. That's the question. Do you want them to be taxed more than you?
But I was thinking about, I'm like, the way that this administration is going right now, not even this administration, just even the Senate. I'm so disappointed in the Senate right now. But I knew this was going to happen. My thing about it is like, okay, so let's say you eliminate income taxes for the average American that doesn't make $150,000 a year, right? Are you going to sit down and downplay that person because, well, you don't pay that? You see how people do other people like that? Well, I'm at a higher stature because you don't do this, but I do this.
Who the hell will know if you pay taxes?
True.
Well, unless you sit there and broadcast it, which we know there are people that will go on social media. I ain't got to pay no damn taxes no more. Blah, 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 blah. Well, thank you for letting me know that you broke. I'm sorry, is that the wrong way to say
Even that? The wealthy people going to try to find a way to.
Well, the wealthy people are wealthy because they found the loopholes to use.
Correct.
So it's not even like you got wealthy people that make 20 grand a year, but they're still wealthy. How are they wealthy? Because they know what they're doing.
You got people that are wealthy that can't walk. That's walking around that doesn't walk around with 2 nickels in their pocket.
But they got all the money in the world.
But they broke. Extortion is extortion. Call it whatever. It's still all the same. I was just getting ready to say.
Don't nobody know you exactly. You open your mouth. You know what? You know what's funny to me? I see people bragging all the time. Hey man, I just got. First, one thing I want to say is, if you got a new job and you making banks, be celebrated. But don't be sitting there talking about, man, I just got this new car. I just got this new house. I just got this new. I just got that new. You know what you're doing? First of all, you set yourself up.
Because I'm a robber. Oh,
The wrong
my
person.
Bad, my bad. I didn't say that.
The wrong person gonna hear that, and they're gonna start plotting. Like they're gonna get the geolocation to find out where you are.
Avatar. Oops, I wasn't supposed to say that either.
So I mean, come on, y'all. That's just I don't know. But now that I'm back mentally into the show, you get still income tax is just slippery slope. What was it originally for?
To pay the House and the Senate. All right, your income tax goes for them to play with your money for their budget, and then they say, "Oh, well, this is what we didn't need here. Take that back." So that way we don't got to pay taxes on it.
Let me go back and say it again. What was income tax originally for? So they understand.
Well, it wasn't for the highways, byways, city schools, or none of that shit. We all know that.
Think about this. When it was first begot.
Oh, God. Here he go. He about to start preaching, y'all.
When it was first begot, how do you think the military was funded? But now they got a whole funding for the military. But they still have income tax years later. And they say, well, we have to have income tax because of what? Say what you said again?
Because it takes care of their salary.
So you take away their income, they still got filibusters, right?
Actually, they got rid of the filibuster. The last motherfucker that did a filibuster, I think it was a female and a male. And the dude pissed on himself in the Senate. And they said this is enough for the filibusters.
They said it was enough, but they didn't get rid of it.
That was what, 4 years ago? Yeah.
So
and then the one after that was a woman that stood up there for almost fucking 16 hours straight.
And wouldn't sit down.
And didn't shut up either, just like a typical female. God damn. Yeah, I said it.
Him said it. Him said it. Not me, Harpo. Don't come after me. Oh, I should have did that. I've been on a Harpo tip for the past couple of days. So if it happens to show up. Oh, we gotta catch up with the what's that one? And then they say no. They started during the show. See, and yeah. Again, if you have filibuster, still around.
So here's the thing about it. There's the old saying: "There's nothing new under the sun." Just time changes, right? I will honestly say right now, I wasn't around during the 50s, 60s, 70s era, so I can't say that. But I honestly feel like based off the history of what we know from the 50s, 60s, 70s, we're experiencing all of that in one plus 150 years ago.
Here's your wonder why I'm laughing. The comment says, talk for 12 hours, but can't whistle for 5 minutes.
That part. My jaw hurts. Bitch, shut up.
Wait a minute.
Oh, girl. Crockett, I think her name is, right? What's her name? The one that be all Marjorie Taylor Greene be coming after her.
Yeah.
Crockett, right?
Yeah, I think it's her name.
Man, she went after her helmet the other day. She said, with the way your lips look, you look like a gorilla. Oh, shit. That shit was hilarious.
Those two, I feel like, is a setup.
Oh, my God.
I feel like a two total setup between those two. I you know what it reminds me of? Like a villain story for WWE, and then behind closed doors, like, hey, we're getting the views. Yeah, let's keep it going. Because it's too much to hate. And it's got to be so much love.
I honestly think them two really just don't like each other.
Because I was like, somebody slept with somebody, man. I ain't pointing no fingers at nobody. I'm just calling it like I see it.
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to give it a positive spin, but since you want to go there, somebody slept with somebody, man.
Well, since you want to bring that up, let's be clear. to all y'all brothers out there that want to be pro-black like this and pro-white black like this, that, and all this, the third. Stop, Dr. Umar. Stop being behind closed doors with white women. Stop being married to white women. Stop doing all this other shit. But on the front line, you want to be all like pro-black people. Oh, you don't need to do that. Stop taking this from white people and not. But you married and got kids with the motherfucker.
So I'm married. I got kids with the white woman.
But you're not. And you're not the one that's sitting back acting like.
But
you know what I mean?
But see, what I'm saying is because there's people watching this is going to say that. Hey, your partner is. Are you talking about him? So, but I want to bring it to the table. I was like, yeah. But at the same time, I'm an even pro. You can. Truly, sit on your hands for a minute, man. I was getting to that, but yeah, you're right, bro. You can be pro-black and married.
But the way of certain people,
bingo. Now, actually, I'm glad you brought up Dr. Umar because there's
and I'm calling him out, Dr. Umar. You are a fake.
Go, keep going because I'm gonna.
You are
we're gonna double dutch this. We're gonna double dutch this.
How dare you?
Keep going. Come on.
Like, at the end of the day, you sit back and you're so pro-black this, so pro-black this. You're anti-white women this, anti-white women that. But yet, you got a whole secret family. But yet, you've been caught.
Oh, I'm behind the back.
Over here hollering at a white girl, getting her phone number, and she's sneaking up to your hotel room, but nobody. Like, I'm tired. That faking phoniness, that's what the fuck I'm tired of.
All right, here I go. I'm jumping in. Can I jump in now? So, Dr. Umar, my friend, my confidant in skin, because that's about as all you are. Deadbeat, don't take care of your kids. You admittedly said so. Hits on any female, in all females. And actually, if you want to do his history for a little bit, he was actually more into white women than he was any other woman.
Married to one.
Now, he's never been married. That's the thing. He's never been married. He's got, I think, 8 or 9 kids. 7 different baby mamas. Not saying anything about that, but I will say this. Hypocrite.
That hurt.
How are you going to talk about be pro-black man? Where's this school that you've been building for years now, man? In Delaware, where is it? In Chicago, where are those schools that you were so promised all these people that's going to have all of this stuff? And you've been building it since what, 2000? 2001, something like that.
At least Ben Carson, or Ben Crump, that motherfucking coons for the goddamn camera, and then you don't hear from him.
This guy is everywhere. Dr. Umar, Mr. Pro everything. And what's funny is this whole backing that you built.
Yeah. He remind me of the motherfucker off of the movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
Oh my God. That's the movie. Thank you. I could not think of the movie.
Dr. Umar. I can't even call him doctor, but that motherfucking Umar reminds me of the dude off of the movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, where he's all, yeah.
Hey, you.
Oh,
hey, you.
Swat. Oh, shit. Oh, God.
And in case none of you have seen that movie,
you
do need to see it. You do need it. It's one of the funniest blaxploitation movies I've ever seen.
It's a black cult movie. I would say that
it's one of those blaxploitation movies you cannot by any means.
Oh my God, that shit was hilarious.
Mr. Umar.
Oh shit. And I'm not, and what I say is, I really don't want to have the interracial couples that listen to our podcast or watch our podcast.
But it's the thing what you're saying. But
it's not what I'm saying. It's not directed towards you guys like that, right?
It's directed to the ones that are sitting in their closet behind the door. Everything else, they come out in public.
Be who you are. As a black individual, as a person of color, we were raised, we are breathed, it's in our blood to love everybody. Doesn't matter what nationality.
Not at the same time.
Well, depending on
let me just make that clarification. We're not saying to love everybody at the same time.
No, Diddy.
We're talking about who you fall in love with. Love is love, no matter what color it is.
Take that.
Matter of fact, my wife and I have shirts that say "Love sees no color."
I really thought you were going somewhere else with that. Like, oh, okay.
It's our anniversary shirt. It says "Love sees no color" on the front, and then it has like Mine says Durant since 1977, hers since 2017. But regardless, what I'm trying to say is their shirts get more compliments when they look at us, an interracial couple, and they're like, we like that. We love it. We get compliments on those shirts because it makes sense. Love doesn't see a color. We, Americans, see color. Ooh.
Americans and people around the world, too. I'm just going to call it what it is.
But we see it more than any other place. Think about this. You want to shake your head now? I'm going to give you the one perfect example. You can't deny this. Tyler got so much flack when somebody called her a black South African. She said, I'm a South African. Why are y'all so hung up on the color of my skin? We don't look at that there. And guess who said that to her? Black people. Then all these black women went at her. Man, F you in the water song. Forget this, forget that. But guess what? Now she got hits out again. They forgot all about that. Forgot all about it.
Look, I'm glad you brought that up because here's one thing.
I got one more. Tiger Woods. When he said, I don't look at myself as a half black, half Japanese. It's like, because I'm Japanese. I was more raised on that side than I was the black side. So I don't know that. People got on him about that. But guess what? He kept winning titles and they left it alone.
Here's what I'm going to say about this, right? For one, we're the only country that calls black people Black Americans or African Americans. You don't hear Japanese people talking about I'm Japanese American. You don't hear Korean, I'm Korean American. You don't hear any of that here. It's African American. Everywhere else in the world, you're African American. Here's the thing. Ghana is calling for us African Americans to come home. If y'all haven't heard recently, Ghana, the country of Ghana in Africa, I believe in South Africa at that, is dedicating 300 acres. Small, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but they're dedicating 300 acres and they actually paid African-American developers to build in an Americanized community.
Where's Ghana located?
Isn't it in South Africa?
West Africa.
It's in West Africa. Okay. It's in West Africa. Okay. So west side, best side. All right. They put it in the right place. Anyway, so they've taken 300 acres, allowing some African Americans to develop it into a Americanized city. And from there, they are allowing us no papers, no visa, no passport, no nothing to come there, live there. And depending on how fast that community is able to develop, it will turn into a small town, maybe even a bigger town, whatever case may be. The whole reason is the Ghanaians have made a proclamation to have us come home. They said it's now time for you to come home. But at the same time, this is home. This has always been home. We are indigenous to this whole planet. If you think about it. So when you're making a call for us to come home, you understand what I mean? It's like we're allowing the white people to say, go back to where you came from. Well, motherfucker, I'm from here. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, but there are some Americans that want to get the fuck up out of here. Well, if you want to get the fuck up out of here, there's a place for you to go.
I love how you set that up.
I'm just saying, I would love to own a house in Ghana,
but here's
still here.
But here's what y'all gotta realize: the freedoms you have here, you ain't gonna have here. 300 acres or not. Go ahead. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead. Matter of fact, all y'all talking about you want to give up your citizenship and go. Go. Please. Matter of fact, make your own reality show, but just make sure you follow the rules. Woo! That's just like Mexico. Remember the Mexican president said,
Hey, all of my people come back home. Come back home. They still here. She said we welcome you with open arms back to your home country. See, y'all love us so much. You love me.
Here's the thing, motherfuckers is feeling stuck because America don't want you and you don't want to go back to your own goddamn country. So where you gonna do?
It ain't about America not wanting them. It's the fact they
No, you see the commercials all day. Illegal immigrants were giving you an opportunity to get the fuck out this country willingly. You gotta sign a paper, you gotta be put in the system, and you can leave, but by doing it voluntarily, you will allow you to come back into the country. But if we catch you
illegally,
you're gonna leave and you're never coming back again. So motherfuckers is like, well, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't, because I don't want to go back. You understand what I'm saying?
But the whole thing is, you're so proud of your country. That's what they say. They don't say they're proud to be this. They said, I'm proud. I am proud to be from Mexico. Or go be from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Go be from Cambodia. Go be from all these other countries that you're from. Fine, go be there and then come back the right way. No. I am proud to be from there, but I really like what I got here. But what is it that you have here that you don't have there? Start with that. Okay, no. Actually, you know what? Let's not start with that. That's going to be too easy.
That's too easy.
Let's do it the other way. What is there that you love so much, freedom-wise, that you don't have here?
What do you love about being from where you're at so much that you don't want to be here?
No.
Okay, I'm confused. Okay.
I said, what do you love? What freedoms do you love that you have there that you don't have here? What freedoms are that you love from there? If you love those freedoms so much,
it's a culture thing, bro. Here's the thing: when you come to America,
stop right there. Stop right there.
Let me finish.
Stop right there. Because the key word you said, it's a culture thing. So you love your culture. You're here in this country where you're able to celebrate your culture.
Are we?
Yeah, you can celebrate your culture.
Okay, there's people that celebrate. There's Palestinians right now that love who they are, that are being castrated, that are being casted out, that are being like, we are supposedly the melting pot, right? This country's supposed to be the melting pot of all cultures. But publicly, this country is saying fuck Palestine, pro-Israel.
So here's the question I have to say to you. You say the country's saying fuck Palestine and love Israel, right? But this is right now. What I'm going to go to. Mm-hmm. I agree, but I also disagree.
If we do that, we flip now. As a country, we've always flipped.
I'm talking about me personally. I agree, but I disagree.
Okay.
Because everyone wants to talk about bad on Israel, but doesn't want to talk about what the Palestinians have done to their people. If you want to get a divorce, you ain't getting a divorce. We're stoning you. That's not right. A woman, if the husband beats on the woman, she's supposed to take it. If a husband wants to go cheat on his wife, she's supposed to take it.
That happens in our own culture too. In African culture, it happens. Right. In African culture, a man can have up to 12 wives.
Right. But the whole thing is, nobody's talking about the aspect of how the Palestinians treat their people. They only want to talk about how Israelis are treating them. Israelis are treating them off of the damage that they say they do to themselves. Like, well, you're doing it to you, I'm going to do it to you too. Damned if you do, damned if you.
Let's read that.
Bro, Israel started the Balfour Declaration, set it off. No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
Why not?
Y'all talking about the most recent stuff that's going on. Go.
But you just talked about right now, right?
I'm talking about right. I'm talking about right now. But I'm talking about this is not just something that's been going. This has been going on
this decade
for over 2,000 years almost.
Yeah, you're right.
So the Palestinians have never changed, have never evolved.
But this is right here, though. Israel needs to find somewhere else to come home because the real Israelites are not the original Israelites. The Palestinians
are not the original Israelites either. The real Israelites moved out of Israel way before the Palestinians moved in.
Okay.
If you don't believe that, pick up the damn Bible and look at it. You actually will see that. Wait a minute. That is actually
neither one of them is the rightful owner. So that
nobody is. It's basically you move, you lose. I'm putting my thumb on it.
Well, that's what Trump's trying to do on that motherfucker. You heard what he said, right? I'm gonna end the war by buying the Gaza Strip. That way, nothing. Man, fuck you. Don't do that shit. Do not do that shit, because the moment he does that, Jesus himself is coming from that war.
I don't think so. You know what Jesus said? He was like, "What's the taxes on it?" according to Christian church, what's his 10%? What's his 10%?
Oh Lord. Hey, look, Trump buy the Gaza Strip, then the Vatican will fall.
The Vatican's already fallen. Well, here's what's funny. Nobody has thought about this as far as I've known.
Boom, right here. Real Israelites are black. The original inhabitants of this land, the indigenous.
Let me recant what I said maybe 5 minutes ago. If you pick up your Bible and take a look, you'll see.
The whole world knows now.
Yep. No, the whole world has always known. They just turned a blind eye. That's what
so-called black. Exactly. Yeah. They're Moors.
But remember, the whole world has turned a blind eye to the origination of the world in general. They turn the blind eye. They don't want to believe what they need to believe, what should be believed. I'm going to say what should be believed, they don't believe. They make up their own narratives and they change it as they go to fit their narrative. Just like right now, the Palestinians saying, it's our land. Not really. It's not your land either. It's just the fact that the Israelites put their thumb on it.
It's just like the Brooklyn pastor getting motherfuckers to sign their deeds over to his church. I said it. Now, where is he at now? Can somebody tell me where that man's at now?
He's taking that.
He's about 2 shells down from Diddy. Oh. I'm sorry, Mr. Whitehead. Are you offended? As the annals of the great Tupac and Biggie and Kool Moe Dee always used to say, nigga, please.
Look, this is what I'm going to say too. To our loyal listeners, including the government, I see what you're doing. I've been peeping what you've been doing for the past couple of years. I've actually got confirmation from a couple of different individuals. Freedom of press falls under the First Amendment. You can't censor us. We're not being anti-Semitic, but you want to censor us. You want to label us as, how the fuck do you label my company a domestic terrorist? How the fuck are we on the FBI watch list? We don't encourage shit like that. If anything, we try to educate and prevent shit like that. So the motherfuckers that's out there that reports our shit, fuck you in the ass with a raw dick. I hope you catch syphilis. That's all I'm going to say.
I just looked at one of them. And how I interpreted what you said, it said Arab. I'm trying to be serious. That's how they come across as me. It's like, I cannot smile right now, and I cannot laugh, but I got to say something about it.
The whole thing about it, I started noticing shit, and I started looking into analytics on our page, right? We get views. We get shares. None of the comments come in. None of
the viewers.
Exactly.
Which I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that, but that lets me know y'all listening. Y'all paying attention, especially the government. So if y'all want to pay attention, continue to pay attention, because I'm well within my rights and I'm going to exercise my rights. You come for me, go ahead, come for me.
I'll put it this way, that can be a little bit more relatable for the government. You want to waste your time going after the little person. Whereas you actually have domestic terrorists that go into these schools.
That part.
Domestic terrorists that go into these malls.
That part.
Churches.
You got neo-Nazis standing in front of a fucking
Places of
elementary
worship.
school.
Places of worship.
And then,
But you want to waste time.
when you got family that come out, you got parents that come
I'm gonna
out.
use your line. I'm gonna use your line. You got people that actually pay their taxes. I'm gonna come out and say it.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas.
Right? But the whole thing, and then you when the gravity gets shaken because what people are saying, I'm gonna report things. I don't like what they're saying. So instead of being a man, woman, or whoever you are, show your face, say what you gotta say, challenge.
Say it with your chest.
Challenge. If you want to challenge, come on the show and debate, do it. You have that right.
I'm at a call because I'm tired of the bullshit.
But
I'm calling these motherfuckers out. For real, because I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the censorship. I'm tired of families not getting peaceful night's rest. I'm tired of families being scared because of the shit that might happen to them from other folks that have hatred in their heart. I'm tired of all the shit. You got a problem? Say it with your chest and come say it to me. Period. Because all this shit, we bring an educational platform. We give a mind-opening platform to the world.
or mind closing, depending on who you are.
True.
Because obviously we're doing mind opening, but mind closing happened too. Because what are they doing? They're reporting. Yeah, you got to remember, Satan ain't worried about his own. He worried about the ones that's outside of his fold. Exactly. That sums it up. I honestly, I could probably guarantee I know who's doing reporting, and you can too. And for you to do that, thank you. Because all you're doing is expanding the platform. That's really what you're doing. Yeah, they're censoring us, but guess what? To censor us, they have to go back and watch stuff. To go back and watch stuff, what does that do? That gets their stuff up. So thank you for that.
Hey, you got to watch the whole episode.
Yeah, to figure out what is this. And what's happening is the more you report and it's false information, you start putting yourself on the list. So thank you again.
But when I motherfucking got motherfuckers coming after me and I'm getting emails or agents hopping up in my goddamn DMs talking about, oh, we're threatening to pull your platform down and this, that, and there. Motherfucker, come after me if you want to. What am I violating? Hate speech? What hate speech am I giving? Oh, because DEI wasn't made for the black people. It was made for the gay community. And because you're coming after them, it's a problem. And I'm speaking on it.
Well, we've never spoke on DEI, but we can. I mean,
it's facts, though. It wasn't meant. Affirmative action and DEI is two separate things.
That's what people do not understand. That's what they do not understand. It's funny how they want to talk about, well, the handicap parking. Handicap parking has been around since what? Affirmative
61?
action.
61.
So you want to tell me DEI didn't come around to when?
2008.
So they want to, people have been trying to take the handy. I'm just using one app for an example, right? They're taking the handicap and throwing it in DEI. DEI covers that. Wrong. DEI came way after. Way after. So you want to, what I want to say is this. You come off the little platforms. You got people that are giving so much information on your unregulated TikTok, your unregulated Instagram, your unregulated Facebook, unregulated Twitch. I'm just going to keep going with social media platforms. You got YouTube as well. Actually, YouTube's does pretty good with catching stuff when they catch it. Once because they catch it, they'll do their research and realize, okay, we need to shut you down. I've seen that happen to people. But the problem with it all is the threats. If you're going to threaten something, don't threat, make a promise. Then when you make a promise, guess what? Thank you, because the threat you made, any threat you make, if we're on a watch list, they're looking at what you sent, you dumbass. They're looking at what you sent. So the whole time you're trying to make them focus on us, the eyeballs are now turned, wait a minute. This is very interesting that they're getting all this stuff.
No, but the thing about it, the crazy part about it, and the reason why I say we're on the watch list is not only our platform, but because of who I am and certain family members I have.
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so
I
have certain family members of certain religions that are being watched right now. And
so has a family member been on the show?
have they what now?
Have they ever been on the show? Have they ever watched the show?
More of them watched the show. One of them has been on the show.
So somebody's been on the show that's on the FBI watch list.
Supposedly. The family is on the watch list. And the family's been on the watch list since 68. But that's a long story.
I don't know. Either way.
But it goes down to, again, going back to what you said. Certain people that report certain things don't know what they're reporting. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like you don't like your neighbor, and all of a sudden you hear some shit. So, oh, he's beating his wife. I'm gonna call the police.
The police show up. Ain't nothing happening. But then that also perks their ears up, like, well, what's really going on?
That part.
People don't understand that's how things work in this wonderful country that has some things actually do work the right way. Sometimes take a little time. Patience is key, which nobody has, but it is key. I'm not going to say nobody because I do have pretty good patience. Only because I've learned to let go, and you can finish the rest.
I'll let go.
Like I said before, you ain't giving me an ulcer to put me in the ground. That ain't going to happen. You're not going to kill me. If I'm going to die, it's going to be of natural causes.
If I'm going to die, I'm going to go out on my terms. So that means if the doctor telling me, you got 6 months to live. Okay. Then the last 6 months are going to be on my terms.
So see, and that's where I have a problem. You tell me I got 6 months to live. I'm going to 6 months from now, 6 months from tomorrow. Just, when you say 6 months, just give me an idea when that 6 months starts.
That's just like a bitch finding like she's pregnant. You go out a baby in 9 months, like 9 months from today.
Just so I understand.
Oh,
you said 6 months, but you didn't specify the 6 months.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Make sure.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh man. But nah, at the end of the day, when it comes down to this plane of what we call life, I really do believe that it's based off choices and decisions that we make.
You know what's interesting that I read something one time, and I think I told you. No, it wasn't it was a comedy show. Remember, we went for my birthday. Mike Epps, when he came out and he said, he was like, if you have people that died before they were expected to, think about it like this: their journey was done, and God's not done with you. So therefore, I got a long way to go.
I got a long way to go, Jack. He ain't gonna help you done with me. I'm gonna keep messing up.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to.
So you mean tell me as long as I continue to fuck up,
See somebody with I'm gonna see somebody with no legs and say, "Where you running to?"
Damn.
See somebody with no arms say, "Can you pass me that?"
Show's over. I'm not going to hell with you. Not today. No, I'm not doing that. No. Oh, no. That's wrong. That's wrong. That reminds me of a joke.
That's that short person. Can you get that from up top shelf?
That reminds me of a joke. Motherfuckers. Exactly. I'm gone.
Nope.
Show's over. Vote. Yeah. Salute.
Wait, no, seriously?
Nope. I'm not gonna. Nope.
Where did that come up with this stuff?
Nope. Pocket.
Where did that come up with?
You in the show by yourself. I'm done. Nope. No, that was horrible. Pocket.
I don't know where that stuff came from.
That's like you saying can a challenge a quadriplegic to a race.
I bet you win. See, you set me up. You set me up. You set me up with that. You set me up with that.
Lord, Father God, forgive me, but don't
forgive him. Send a voicemail.
Damn.
Alien living ass. See, y'all gotta realize. You didn't see what it translated to? You didn't see what it translated to. It said what I said. It translated to alien. Bro, who is translating this stuff?
I'm going home. I'm going to sleep.
Who is translating this
The
stuff?
show is over.
Who is translating this stuff?
Elon Musk. Anyway. He wants alien penis.
No,
That's why he's going to SpaceX, nigga.
SpaceX, X.
Good night, folks. We will see you next week.
Are you a business owner or someone looking for more ways and avenues to advertise and promote? Look no further. Contact us today for an advertisement. Email PD&J Media Productions LLC at gmail.com for more info. Promotions are everything. What are you waiting for?